dealing with estates and that owe debts, both to the government and to other creditors. I've been lately seeing a lot of these. They've been coming to me through a number of different estate councils that I deal with. The decedent dies, he owned a company. The company had $3 million worth of debt. Various suppliers, what's called in the auto rule, 3 claimants, which is suppliers that have supplied money to a work that you were engaged in, if you're a GC. They also, of course, owe the IRS New York State. What I've been dealing with these cases, the first thing I do is I put in my power of attorneys, both from the state and the federal. I'll order my due diligence package, both on the individual and the company. That'll show me, number 1, how much does the company owe, how much does the person owe. Number 2, what returns have not been filed, both personally and corporate. Number 3, what sort of collection activities have gone on in the past, like liens, and 4, like wage and income information. I'll take that due diligence package, I'll give it off to their accountant. They'll prepare, if the returns need to be prepared to get them in compliance and good standing, they do that, because at the end of the day, there's going to be executor involved, and he's responsible for what's called administering this estate. Other cases that they owe the IRS New York State, they owe a lot of subcontractors and suppliers. Now it's a matter of who gets what and how do you deal with it and try to minimize the payments so the beneficiaries get some money. Now, these are corporate debts. How many of these have personal ramifications, like IRS and states usually always will for what's called trust funds? If there are claimants like Article 3A or corporate guarantees, then I put them in that bucket. What I do then is I negotiate with the main creditors on the corporate level, try to get them a big discount. Kind of put them and say, creditor, I see this company has $3 million worth of debt. You have this claim. We're going to go forward and put the company in Chapter 11 with one of my attorneys. I'm going to show you the analysis, which I've done hundreds of these cases. You're going to get 10 cents to the dollar. We'll give you right now 20 cents to the dollar through this case to settle everything. 9 times out of 10, they will. Now you freed up all that money, so the personal level, they're not going to appear. And now maybe you can give the spouse or the kids a home that they can inherit or some other property. The game here is, number 1, to do your due diligence. Order your packages from the IRS New York State, and then understand who your creditors are. Put them in different buckets, corporate and personal, and then first engage the corporate, trying to settle that, and then you're into the estate, and hopefully you freed up money that could be distributed to the beneficiaries.